site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the LSU Tigers against the Georgia Bulldogs. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense making their way on the field to open this game. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship.
Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Tight end goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Barry. No way to run up the middle.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And the pressure's on. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the Tigers will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. They'll kick it away here. And this one will be fair caught. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This offensive line has to step up and produce as they've done throughout the season. Joe, all the talk is this is going to be a line of scrimmage football game, so it's on them.
And they wouldn't want it any other way. You talk to these 5 guys up front, man, they love the idea that the identity of the offense is resting in their hands. And you're right, they want to go with...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Barry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to an end. That's the end of 1. Still looking for our 1st points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line that bounces in for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Levitt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to run for the first down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, that's a great stop by the defense on third down, but this is just inches to go. I think you go for this. Maybe a quarterback sneak here and maybe a quick count.
And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Going with the old counter run here.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. It's a draw play. Eludes a tackle. Another great move. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Here comes the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Back to throw. It's Stockton. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Humphreys. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Berry. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught quickly. He's in the clear. Inside. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. On the run, it's Barry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Coming after him. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Just get the sense that this quarterback really wants to force this football down the field, and even with the pressure, he's hurried. He just kind of jumps at this throw and forces it all the way down there. I feel like this is a bit ill-advised.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Making people miss. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
They mix it up with a run. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. On the ground, it's Berry. And again, they stuff him for no gain. Breaks up fourth down.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He lets it go on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Harris. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 1:55 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. That's the spin move. Caught by the receiver. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline. And you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receivers the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Now the important point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? It's a solid game. Lose the ball out to the 28.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Powers through. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds his man. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback just kneels down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. from Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rose on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Hoosiers offense has the football first here today. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll try the running play off left tackle. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. A tackle for loss. Now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the